Genius Kids. Cultivating love for learning.
Lesson 6: Air, Water and Weather. After completing this chapter, we will be able to know about the importance of air. Properties of air. What does air contain? The importance of water. 3 states of water. The water cycle. The weather. Like food, air and water are also basic needs for all living beings. They cannot live without air and water. Air is present all around us. We cannot see the air, but we can feel it when it blows. Besides air, water is a precious liquid on the earth. All living beings need water for drinking, cleaning, bathing, cooking, etc. About 3/4 part of the earth is covered with water. Air. Air is all around us. We cannot see it, but we can feel the air when it moves or blows. Moving air is called wind. Gently moving wind is called breeze, while fast-moving wind is called storm. Air moves in all directions and takes the shape of the container it fills. When we blow air into a balloon, the balloon gets filled with air. Properties of air. Air is a mixture of several gases that surrounds the earth. The main gases are oxygen, carbon dioxide and nitrogen. It also contains dust particles and water vapor. Activity. Perform an activity to show that air contains water vapor. Take out a bottle of cold water from the refrigerator and put it on a table for some time. Soon you will see tiny drops of water on the outer side of the bottle. These water drops are the condensed water vapor present in the air. Uses of air. Air provides the gases that living beings need for breathing. For example, animals take in oxygen and plants absorb carbon dioxide from the air. Air helps birds to fly in the sky. It helps in the movement of aeroplanes, helicopters, gliders and flying kites. Critical thinking. The speed of wind is measured by Beaufort scale. Air helps to move sailboats and windmills. Air also dries our clothes faster. Cool air makes us comfortable during summer. Air is necessary for burning. Fire needs the oxygen present in the air to burn. We need clean and fresh air. The air around us is polluted due to harmful gases and dust. Factories produce and release smoke into the air. Motor vehicles burn fuels like petrol, diesel and emit harmful gases. This causes pollution in the air, which makes environment unsafe to live in. When air becomes too dirty, it makes us sick with illness like cough, asthma and other diseases. Critical thinking. The first air balloon passengers were a cock, a duck and a sheep. Water. Water is essential for all living beings to survive. We use water for various purposes like drinking, washing, cleaning, bathing, etc. States of water. On the Earth's surface, there are 3 different forms of water, namely solid, liquid and gas. Water is present in all the 3 forms in nature, as ice on mountains, as water in rivers, oceans and lakes and as water vapor in the air. These forms can be changed into one another by heating or cooling. If water is heating for some time, it changes into water vapor. The process of fast conversion of a liquid to gas is called boiling. Boiling is different from evaporation. Boiling is a fast process while evaporation is a slow process. Critical thinking. Snow is water droplets that have frozen into crystals of ice. If they get warm, they melt and fall as rain. Water vapor on cooling changes into water. This process is called condensation. Hold a cool steel plate over boiling water. We can see the drop of water on the plate. Water vapor on cooling changes into water. This process is called condensation. Hold a cool steel plate over boiling water. We can see the drop of water on the plate. The water cycle. The process of the continuous movement of water through the earth and atmosphere in various states is known as the water cycle. In nature, water keeps on changing its forms continuously through evaporation and condensation. Evaporation is a continuous process in the nature. Water in seas, rivers and lakes continues to evaporate from the heat of the sun. It changes into water vapor. As the water vapor rises, it cools and becomes tiny drops of water. These droplets collect around dust particles in the air to form clouds. The tiny droplets of water in a cloud come together and join to form large water drops. When clouds become full and heavy, these droplets fall to the ground as rain. The rain water runs back into the rivers, seas, oceans, etc. Weather. Weather is the condition of the air in the environment of a particular place and time. The weather keeps changing almost every day. Any talk about the weather refers to the sun, the wind, the clouds, and the rain. In countries like India, there are three main seasons. These are the winter, summer, and monsoon seasons. However, even during one season, the weather changes from day to day and sometimes from hour to hour. Wind affects the weather. A strong wind causes a storm. Strong wind with lightning, thunder, and heavy rain bring a storm. A very strong storm is a cyclone. A cyclone is violent and uprooted the trees and get houses break down. It causes a lot of damage. The sun affects the weather. During morning and evening, the sun's rays are slanting because the sun is low in the sky. At noon, the sun is overhead and the rays fall straight. Due to this, noon is the hottest part of the day. When people go out, they use the shade of a tree. In winter, we like the warmth of the sun. Clouds affect the weather. On cloudy days, the clouds block the sunshine. Clouds also show signs of a storm. Cloudy days are not very hot, but cloudy nights are warmer. This is because during the day the rays cannot reach us, and during the night clouds do not allow the heat of the earth to escape into the atmosphere. Some clouds bring rain. Rain affects the weather. When it rains, the part of the earth on which the rain falls becomes cool. Rain is good for crops. However, too much rain brings floods. They cause a lot of damage to crops, buildings, and roads. They can carry away or drown animals and even humans. Similarly, a lack of rain over a long period of time results in drought. Human beings, animals, and plants start dying due to lack of water and food if drought lasts too long. Weather affects our lives. What we eat, wear, and enjoy depends on the weather. Foggy and stormy weather can cause accidents. Travel, sports, and outings become difficult in such weather. Critical thinking. Mawasyaram receives the maximum rainfall in the world. Continuous review. We cannot see the air, but we can feel it when it moves or blows. Air provides the gas that living beings need for breathing. On the Earth's surface, water exists in three forms: solid as ice, liquid as water, and gaseous as water vapor. Weather is the condition of the air in the environment of a particular place and time.
Like, share, and subscribe.